debuting Sacramento, it is my pleasure to introduce the main event of the evening. Are you ready?
My name is Big Ugly J.D. Bishop. I've been wrestling since 1998. I had my first pro match in September of that year.
Fucking superstar locker room, man.
I'm Titus Alexander. I've been wrestling about 2.5 years.
Tonight is my brother versus my dad.
Who's a better wrestler, your dad or your brother?
I plead the fifth.
They're having their first time they've actually wrestled. The first singles match in the Colonial Theater especially is really cool. We all grew up wrestling in this building.
Big Ugly!
Ugly! My man!
Big Ugly!
Now he is big and ugly.
This building is where I got my start in the business. My first match ever was here. Wrestling in this building used to be once a month, and it was like we were having death matches in here. The building was sold out, and it was just a great crowd. A lot of great people have been through this building that are now big names in the business.
Real wrestlers don't watch Tough Enough.
Can you tell me who got cut last week?
Chad did, moron.
You know, I remember being here really early with him as they're setting up the ring.
I remember the SPW cage matches back a long time ago. You know, we didn't have no fancy cage. We had a big black rebarb cage that you had to climb into because there was no door.
One that will always scare me every time I watch it is the Type Head Death match.
I yelled at Timothy because my dad had a hole in his back.
He had a huge cut on his back and they had to super glue it when we were at my house. So that one will always be fresh in my memories.
There's a big history here in this building. You know, there used to be glass all up and down this freaking this walkway on this carpet. And when you say the Colonial Theater and the wrestling world, people in this area, anyways, people know what it is. You know, because it's like I said, it's a great building, and there's just been a lot of things that went on here. I want to have the best match I can with him, and the fact that he's really excited for it and the people are excited for it is my payoff.
Wrestling him for the first time in a singles match, you know, in our hometown, in the place that he built, it's very honoring, humbling, and just, you know, it's going to be a fun experience.
He is the leader of the Ugly Dojo. Put your hands together for Big Ugly!
Who do you think is gonna win tonight?
My dad. Think he got this one in the bag.
Representing the Ugly Dojo, Titus Alexander!
Do you have any advice for Titus going into wrestling your dad?
Yeah, don't start chopping with them.
I just want to show him, like, even though at my age and my level, you don't stop working. And both of my kids, when they see me working as hard as I do, it makes them work harder.
In my family, we're all competitive, and that's, you know, what we grew up on. You know, living with him, we was always competing, and, you know, I know what he's done and where he's been, and I want to go beyond that.
I've made it locally. I'm well known, but on the big stage of things, I'm just the guy. But I want to show them, even though I work hard and all this years I've been in this business, I'm still at this level. If you want to get up here, you better put in double the work I'm doing.
What are your personal goals in this business?
Feed my family, take care of my family. And wrestling's the way to do that, so whatever, I'm making the most money so I can provide for my family. That's all I really care about.
For me, it's really like, it's cool I get to wrestle my kid. It's more of a gut check for me to see if I can still keep up with guys like him. And in our minds, people can say it's the best match or great match. We're still gonna find fault in it and try to work to get better. Man, it takes somebody special to bring that stuff out of me because I don't wrestle like that much anymore, and the kid's just phenomenal, and I just can't say enough things about both of them, and I'm just happy I got the opportunity to wrestle them before I get too old and can't go anymore. So it was an honor, man, honor, and I'm very happy with you guys were here to film that, you know, kind of a staple on my career so far.
Any day of the week, I'll put on a show just like that again. I don't care. He hits hard. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not finished with him yet. I know he's not done, and I want to bring the best out of him. So yeah, I definitely want to get him in Iron Man or something like that. I don't give a shit, man. I want to go forever with that guy. I love him so much.
There was one person in this building who cheered louder and was more proud of me than ever, and that was my father. He sat right halfway up that aisle. He sat halfway up that aisle every month for 10 years in a row and cheered me, watching me do and innovate, and this is the place they coined the House of Ugly, and I want to thank him for that.
To be able to be here where it started, wrestling my son, it means a lot. You know, it means a lot because it's a big stage, you know, and not to say, I know people have been hinting like, oh man, Ugly's gonna retire. Like, I probably should, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. You know, it's gonna be just a match, and they happen to book me and my kid. And, but yeah, I'm not in the even interest in retiring just yet. I got one more kid to wrestle, and then I'll probably hang it up.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I told you I had it in the bag. He had it in the bag.
Hey, you're next.
And I'm going to win that one.